new scam that's hitting our area. It's exploiting road toll collection services. And joining us now in studio is Nakia Mills with the Better Business Bureau. Nakia, thanks so much for being here. So tell us about this latest scam and how it works.
So you'll receive a text message and it will say it's from some toll service, whatever your state's toll service may be. And it says that you owe roughly $12. It's always around $12, like give or take a few cents. And if you don't pay it immediately, you're going to incur a $50 fee.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Hold on, I think I've gotten this from Illinois.
Yes.
I think I received this like last week and I was thinking, we don't have any outstanding tolls in Illinois. That's so strange.
Exactly. And we started hearing about it in other states. But the reason we wanted to update everyone in Michigan is because starting really Friday, yesterday, suddenly people in Michigan are receiving this. And it says, as you could see in that screenshot, Michigan toll services. Michigan doesn't have toll roads.
Yeah.
So that should be your first red flag if you're a Michigan resident and you get that.
Right. When I saw that, I mean, obviously, when it comes to scamming, you know that you don't click any link that you get from a party that you're not familiar with, and phone calls as well. So how can people protect themselves?
Yeah. Well, you said the main thing. Thank you. You know, don't click links. I don't.
Yeah.
In a text, just don't. So if it says it's from a certain agency, just look up that agency. In this case, you would find that there is no Michigan toll service, so that would kind of help you know that you can't pay it. So just always do your research with any link, even if it's not this. Just search that company and go to the legitimate website that you know instead of following the link. That's the best thing you can do.
So in terms of these scammers, is there like a particular age group they try to target often, or
some scams, you know, target different age groups, but this one, we're seeing all ages. So it's just anyone, it seems like they're pretty much targeting right now. So one of the people recently came back from Florida, so she thought, oh, maybe it was Florida, you know, when I was there, so maybe they're digging information that way. But the important thing is, if you get the message, just first block the number, then delete it.
Right, and it's interesting that they chose such a relatively low number, because it seems like such a low threshold for folks, and then people don't want to get tickets if they think that they owe this money. So it's a very smart scam.
Well, you have to think about the other side too. When you go to their website, now you're typing in your credit card information. So maybe they can steal that credit card information and use it for something else. So if you are a person who clicked on that link and entered your credit card information, you should probably contact your bank, put some sort of extra protection on your account to make sure that they're not accessing something else now.
So what are just some general tips about just being savvy when it comes to scams on their phone?
Well, we talked about the first one, the main one. Don't click on links. So that's a really big one. And then just check your privacy, because, you know, so many of these apps, we were discussing this earlier, you know, they're constantly tracking where you're going and they know what you're doing. And so if any of these apps even get hacked, now so much of your information is out there. So checking the privacy settings for all the different apps we're using, do we really need to give that much access for everything? Not really.
It's that digital cleaning we spoke about.
Yes, so it kind of touches back on that. Like if you know your privacy settings and all that, it could really save you.
Well, Nakia, thanks so much for being here. You always have great tips, really, really good things to know. Thanks so much.